Do you want to know how to tell your friends that you don't like something or that you like something in Spanish? Then you need to learn verbos infinitivos. Verbos infinitivos, like you see, is barrer, jugar, secar, cocinar, pintar, peinar, regar, escribir. All of those are verbos infinitivos. Do you wonder what they are in English? Well, let me give you some hints. These are words that you use to tell people what you like to do or you don't like to do. These are things you do every day, things that sometimes you don't do and others do. And also, the infinitive verbs are, I'm already telling you what they are. They are action words, like you learn them in elementary school. So infinitive verbs are in their basic form, which means that you take them in that way and then you are going to conjugate them. Now, I am going to explain to you what conjugate means. First, I need to tell you that in English, infinitive verbs have the word to in front of them. So, for example, if I say to eat, to run, or to talk, to swim, all of those are verbs in an infinitive way. El verbo infinitivo in the basic way, sorry. So in their basic form. So this, if you see that a verb has a to in front, that means that it's not conjugated. Now I'm going to explain what conjugated means. Conjugated means that, for example, if I say I run, he runs, she runs, we run, we are taking off the word to and we are now adding a person doing something. That is to conjugate a verb, an infinitive verb. So that is something that you need to know. In Spanish, whenever you conjugate verbs, which means whenever I say yo corro, yo hablo, yo escribo, or if I say tú corres, tú escribes, etc., then I am conjugating the infinitive verbs. The first thing you need to do is you have to recognize what they look like in Spanish. Okay, so you know already that in English it has the word to in front of the verb, which is to walk, to swim, etc. And in Spanish, so there's two words in English, and in Spanish it's only one word. If you see here, it says hablar, it says estudiar, tocar, usar, caminar, cantar. So if I say this in English, I would say to talk, to study, to touch, to use, to walk, to sing, to listen, to buy. Okay? So another thing that you need to recognize in Spanish is that all of the verbs in an infinitive form are going to have three endings. You look over here and their endings are AR, ER, and IR. So there's three types of verbs. If you look at these verbs, hablar, estudiar, look at the ending. Usar, practicar, enseñar, trabajar. All of them end in AR. And now you might be thinking, what about the endings ER and IR? There are also those types of verbs. However, like you see here, over 85% of all infinitive verbs end in AR. Okay? Also, the infinitive verbs, that's how you find them in the dictionary. You're not going to find, for example, in English, if I want to find the verb the verb walks, you're not going to find walks in the dictionary. You have to look up to walk. And then once you find the verb, then you may find the other endings. But first you have to find it in an infinitive way, okay? We're going to look at some examples. So these verbs we're going to classify them by endings. For example, the AR verbs, you have to learn to identify them. Let's see, nadar ends with AR. We're going to put it here. Esquiar, nadar is swim. Esquiar is to ski. Usar, to use. Dibujar, to draw. All of them belong on this category. Jugar belongs to AR. Now, escribir ends with IR, belongs here. Correr belongs here to ER. And leer belongs here. And also whenever you say leer, you're actually pronouncing both E's or both S, leer. And ver, they all belong here, okay? Now, whenever you learn all of these verbs, you have to consider to do this step first, because later you are going to get rid of the AR, ER, IR endings, and then you're going to plug in a different ending depending on the person that is doing the action. That's something that you have to learn in Spanish, and you will learn it very soon. Okay, let's look at some examples. So if you see all of these activities, ir al cine, ir is to go to the movies. Montar en bicicleta is ride the bicycle, ride AR. Escuchar, música, listen, to listen actually, to listen to music. Tocar un instrumento, to play an instrument. Bailar, AR, to dance. Here I missed the question. ¿Qué haces en tu tiempo libre? What do you do in your free time? Trotar is to jog. Dar un paseo is to kind of hang out or cruise. Sacar fotografías is to take pictures. Jugar ajedrez, to play chess. Ver la tele, watch TV. Salir con los amigos, to go out with friends. Leer, to read. Navegar por internet, to navigate in the internet. Viajar, to travel. Escribir cartas, something that it's not so common anymore because we text to everybody and we have everybody right there. Ir de compras, to go shopping. Pintar is to paint. Visitar museos, to visit museums. Cocinar, to cook. Cuidar las plantas, to take care of the plants. So I forgot to say what escribir cartas means, and it's to write letters. So I want you to tell me what you like and what you don't like based on what you see. I hope you are understanding just by looking at the pictures. And so I want you to write me gusta, por ejemplo, bailar y me gusta ver la televisión, la tele. Me gusta mucho ir al cine. Me gusta mucho escuchar música, pero no me gusta, pero no me gusta ver la televisión. Or you can say, no me gusta Ir de compras. I don't like going shopping. Me gusta dar un paseo, pero no me gusta ver la tele. So write those down so that